Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, Life with Lissette. And in today's video, I want to talk about how I got to 1,000 subscribers in 4 weeks. Mhm, In 4 weeks. Not only did I reach 1,000 subscribers, but I got monetized in 4 weeks as well. I did a video on how I got monetized. I will link that in the description below. But I wanted to share here how I got to 1,000 subscribers in 4 weeks as a new YouTuber that's over the age of 50. It makes me so proud to say that out loud. It does. But to my new subscribers, if you are new here, welcome. If you are returning as someone that has watched previous videos of mine, and or if you are a subscriber, welcome back. It is because of you, my new and my OGs, that I am here, that I am able to speak on this topic and to be able to share my journey, my short journey. I just started in October and I have over 11,000 subscribers. I will also say in this video that what I'm what I'm about to share is nothing that the gurus will agree with or share. Now, I am not saying that what they talk about isn't true, because I'm sure there is some truth to that. However, that is not my journey. That is not how I got to 1,000 subscribers. It is not how I was able to create content and bring it here to you. I didn't follow any of those rules, not a single one. And I'm not one to be a rule breaker, but I will say that none of those rules applied when I created my channel and how I got to over 11,000 subscribers. So thank you to all of my new and my OGs. My heart will forever be indebted to you. Thank you so much. And let's get on with the video. So the first topic that I want to talk about is you want to stick to 1 to 2 topics. And why? That is because you want to stick with 1 to 2 topics that you are comfortable and confident talking about. When you are comfortable and when you are confident talking about a particular subject, it comes across the screen. People feel it, people know it, and that's what engages them. So for me, I sat on this dream of starting this channel for 6 years, but I never had, or I thought, never had anything to talk about. I didn't find anything unique about me. There was nothing that I felt overly confident about that I could bring in terms of content. And that held me back. Why? Because the gurus told me that I needed to have a niche. Well, I didn't want to have a niche. I felt like I had a lot going on in my life and I wanted to talk about all of it. But because the system tells you that you need a niche, it crippled me. It completely stopped me in my tracks from starting a channel. It wasn't until I got my pixie cut in August of 2024 that I found my catalyst. My pixie cut was my catalyst because it gave me a boost of confidence that I had never felt before. It gave me a sense of comfortableness being in my own skin. Like I said, it gave me confidence and it really just boosted my mood. It boosted my self-esteem. And that was my way of introducing myself as someone that had cut off over almost 12 inches of hair overnight into a pixie cut. And what led to that journey, what led to me doing it, that was my first video. But I need to give credit where credit is due. And the person that really motivated me and spoke to my soul was Dodash. Dodash, if you've never heard of her, I will link her below. But she is the one that really talked to me in a video that she did. It was, if you are over 50, you need to get your AZ on YouTube. I watched that video on October the 12th, on Friday, October the 12th. And it spoke to my soul so much that I showed up the very next day, pulled up my $20 tripod, stood in front of these same windows as my natural light, and spoke from my heart. Was I nervous? Yes, yes, I was very nervous. But I was confident in what I was talking about. And I knew that this was my time. And so sticking to 1 to 2 topics that you are comfortable and confident about takes a lot of that nervous feeling away. Will you still feel nervous when you hit record? Yes. Will you still feel nervous looking into this little green light on your phone? Yes. But here's what I will say. I had an iPhone 12 Pro Max. and I did not have a microphone, and I used my natural windows as light. So I didn't have any fancy equipment, but I spoke from my heart. So sticking to 1 to 2 topics is in your best interest. On top of sticking to 1 to 2 topics, my second point is you want to keep your videos anywhere between, let's say, 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, to 16, 17 minutes. That's just a range. It's not any hard coded rule, but it is a nice gauge, a nice range for you to pick videos for you to record. So you want to have a variety of them. And if you notice in my channel, my first video was, I think, 10 or 11 minutes. The next few series of videos were maybe 6, 5, 7 minutes. And then I did another video for 16, and I fluctuated up and down in that category for the first 2 weeks. Why? Because the algorithm pushes your videos to people that, just like the algorithm pushes videos that you're interested in, it also looks to the algorithm of people and their watch time. So if you do a video that is 4 to 5, 6 minutes, it will push your video to those people that watch videos that are only 4, 5, and 6 minutes. If your video is longer, it's not necessarily going to push it out to those, but it will push it out to people that like long form videos. And so it gives you that nice variety in the algorithm to bring people to your channel. So keeping that in mind is also something for you to consider when you are recording videos. So having a nice variety, again, it's not a rule book. I'm just sharing what I did that helped the algorithm push subscribers and watchers to my channel and to my content. Okay, so keeping them short is important. The third point is you want to be active. YouTube is a community of sharing and taking. Let me give you an example. If you have something that happened to your dryer at home, chances are you don't have the manual, especially if the dryer is over 10 years old. A lot of people don't keep those manuals. What are you going to do? What is the first thing that people do? They go right to YouTube, or they go to Google or any search engine. They plug in their make and model and the problem. And one of the first things that show up on the search engine are YouTube videos that you could click that will help you not only identify the issue, recognize it, and see if it's the same issue that you're having. And then it proceeds to give you the video and show you how to actually fix the problem. So that is what I mean by YouTube being a community of sharing and taking. So if you are a content creator and you're trying to push people to watch your channel, you need to also support other channels. And in the same idea of my second point of having a variety of videos, you want to subscribe, you want to watch a variety of content creators. You want to, that are interesting to you, right? That's something, topics that you're interested in, but you want to have a nice variety. You want to have, channels with high YouTube subscribers. You want to have small YouTube channels. Sorry. I apologize for my cough. I will most likely be coughing quite a bit, but thank you for your patience. Anyway, so you want to have a nice variety of, subscribers or YouTube channels that you subscribe to. But not only do you want to watch their videos, you want to like and you want to comment. And here's a plug. If you like my videos, if you like my content, I would so appreciate it if you would like and comment and subscribe to my channel as well, because this is how we all grow. This is how we all support each other. This is how YouTube knows that my content is something that you enjoy, and it will continue to push not just my videos, but other YouTubers like me that have this same topic or the same conversations and bring them to you as well, because it is obviously something that you are interested in, right? So making sure that you stay connected and that you support other channels is key. It is so important, not just in their videos. You want to like and comment to their shorts, to their community posts. You want to stay engaged in all aspects of YouTube. It's not just videos. So if that creator is also putting out shorts, go to that tab, check out their shorts, comment, and don't comment for the sake of commenting. Make sure that your comment is heartfelt and that it's something that touched you or moved you. YouTube is looking at all of it. So staying engaged is pivotal. Speaking of engagement, it brings me to my fourth point, which is staying connected to your community, staying connected to your subscribers, And if they are not a subscriber, they could be potential subscribers that are leaving you comments. One thing I do not support are negative comments. I do not entertain them. I do not support them. That is not the goal of my channel. So most of those I delete. Why? Because I am fully engaged in my community. I am fully engaged in my comments. It is where I live. I have said this time and time again. I live in my comments. There is no team, there is no administrative assistant that is responding on my behalf. One day when I will get bigger, because I will, I'm speaking that out into existence. I am claiming it. When I get bigger, it will be more difficult. But for now, it is the space in which I want to live. And I want to respond to all of you. So many comments have made me cry, have made me laugh out loud, have given me deep thought, have given me perspective. And I enjoy and value the feedback. You know, for those that commented that sometimes it's hard to hear my audio, I went out and I invested in a $22 microphone. It is right here. It's small and it's a magnetic one, but I don't have it up here because I don't want it to distract. I don't want it to be distracting. And I just really want to focus on, you know, what I'm saying and sharing with all of you. So I don't want your eyes to kind of go and figure out what is that blue thing that's blinking on your shirt. No, you're here for the content and that's what I want to bring you. So I did. I invested in a $22, $25 microphone from Amazon, and the rest is history. And it came as feedback from my subscribers. And so staying connected in your community is so important. Number 5 is let go of perfection. Now, as a recovering perfectionist, yes, I'm still in recovery. This one was hard. This one was really hard because for 6 years, I focused on having the perfect lighting, the perfect equipment, the perfect everything, the perfect thumbnail, description, like all the things. And none of that served me because I never recorded. I was overwhelmed. I stayed in the hamster wheel of knowledge, learning, and never applying. And so perfectionism will cripple you. Perfectionism will stall you. You don't want to get in that trap. So let go of being perfect, having the perfect equipment, the perfect lighting, the perfect aesthetics, thumbnail, niches, all the things. Let it go. Now, my first few videos, like I mentioned earlier, I did do thumbnails, but after maybe about video number 5, I didn't even want to do that anymore. It didn't serve me. I didn't need to do it. So assess your channel, figure out what is your priority, which I always say the priority is hitting record and uploading. I do not edit my videos. I do not use any kind of editing equipment. I hit record. However way it comes out is what I upload. Coughing, sneezing, hiccuping, the whole thing. Any mistakes, bloopers, you're going to hear it. You're going to see it because that's just me being authentic. I don't want to get caught up and bogged down by editing software and all of the flashing lights and all the scrolls. Not important. Not important. I think about how I digest and receive content, and I want to deliver content in the way that I want to receive it. And so for me right now, those things just aren't necessary. Will I get to the point where that may be required based on the way my channel will grow and some ideas that I have just to be more educational and show some perspective and maybe some before and afters? Absolutely. Yes. But to start, I'm talking about starting. If your goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, I don't think those things are necessary. I did not use them. And if you go back and listen to my very first video, true story, if you go back and listen to my very first video, I did try adding in music. But if you listen to the end, the last 3 minutes or so, the music stopped. I don't even know how. I don't even know how to fix it. I actually edited that in iMovie, and that was a pain in the butt. And I thought the music was going to be for the entire video. It cut off. I uploaded it anyway. I was not going to let that stop me because I had been stuck in that hamster wheel for 6 years and I felt too inspired, and I decided I'm going to upload this exactly the way it is. I don't care. And so if you go back to my channel, you go back to my first video and you listen carefully, you'll see that my music stopped. No one cared. No one even bothered to mention anything. So Don't get yourself caught up in that. And then the last point, and my final point that's kind of going to bring everything together, is to show up authentic. Be yourself. Be yourself with mistakes, with bloopers. Nothing, perfectionism is boring. It's so boring. As someone that is recovering from that, believe me, it is boring. It is exhausting. Just be authentic. When you're speaking of things with a lot of comfortability, a lot of comfort and confidence, it will show. And people will notice your authenticity. People will know your truth. So being yourself is the best way to show up. I don't even have a single ounce of makeup on today. I have no eyeliner. I don't have any earrings. I felt inspired to do this video, so that's what I did. My tripod is always set up. I just put my phone in there, connected the mics, wrote down some notes, and here I am. Stop overthinking. Be authentic. Be relatable. This is part of number 6. Be relatable, right? I think it was Maya Angelou that said, people don't, what is it? People don't remember what you said. People remember how you made them feel. And so show up from a place of knowing, show up from a person that has had experiences, that has knowledge. This is where confidence, speaking about 1 to 2 topics that you're confident and comfortable speaking about, this is where it shows. And so you want to be relatable. You want to think of what's in it for them. What problem are you solving for them? And if you're not solving a problem, how can you make people feel like they are not alone? We live in a very secluded world today where, our phones are managing and controlling our lives. People have minimal human connections. People have minimal human interactions. And so if they are consuming information on their phones, you want to make them feel like they are being seen and they are being heard. And so you want to be relatable. What's in it for them? And how can you help others? So if any of your content falls under any of those categories, and or if you have experiences and if you have something to say that you feel will help someone in your age group based on your lifestyle, based on your life experiences, then share it. All right, those are my top 6 things. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that it has inspired you. And if you are stuck at growing and you tried everything the gurus have told you, try these. It doesn't hurt. It will not hurt you to try these things. I hope that you do. And if you do and they have helped you, please let me know. Come back and let me know if any of these ideas have helped your channel grow. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And until the next one, adios.